Hello, it's Mrs. Goggins, and today we're going to learn a little bit about shades of meaning. Our learning target is I can recognize words that have similar meanings. So by the end of today's lesson, we should all be able to recognize the words that have similar meanings. The first thing that we're going to go over is what a synonym is. Synonyms are words that mean the same or almost the same thing. For example, shut is a synonym of close. If I say that I shut the door, and if I say that I closed the door, they both mean the same thing. I'm going to read 3 sentences, and I want you to visualize a picture in your head as I read them. The first sentence says, "My mom was mad when I did not do my chores." I want you to form a picture in your head of your mom being mad if you don't do your chores. Our second sentence says, "My mom was angry when I did not do my chores." Did the picture change a little bit of how you saw your mom? Sentence number 3 says, "My mom was furious when I did not do my chores." Did the image in your mind change when I read those 3 sentences? When I read the first sentence and visualized the image in my head, I imagined that my mom had a small frown on her face. When I read the second sentence, I imagined my mom with a frown on her face and she was scolding me. And in the third sentence, I imagined my mom with a big frown on her face and she was so upset she couldn't speak. Mad, angry, and furious all mean about the same thing. They have a different degree of anger. We're going to talk about shades of meaning using paint chips. And as you can see on this paint chip, there are 3 shades of green. We have our lighter shade of green all the way to our darker shade of green. The lighter shade of green will mean the lesser degree of a word. And as you go towards the darker shade of green, you're going to have a greater degree. So let's look at the 3 words mad, angry, and furious. Which one do you think is going to be the least upset? Mad is the least upset. Which one would come next? Angry or furious? Angry would come next. If you're angry, you're more upset than you are than mad. And the last one is furious. When you are furious, that's when you are most upset. So it's going to be the darker shade of green. We're going to use this paint chip in our lesser degree to greater degree line to help place these words in the correct order. Our words are little, small, and tiny. Which one do you think is going to come first and going to be in our lighter shade? Tiny is going to be the lightest shade. It's the lesser degree. What's going to come next? Little will come next, which means that small will come last. It is the greater degree, so it's going to be in the darker shaded box. Place these words in the correct order. Our words are hop, leap, and jump. Which word will go in the lightest box? Hop is going to be the lesser degree. Which will come after hop? Leap or jump? Jump will come next. Leap will come last. Place these words in the correct order. Gorgeous, pretty, beautiful. Which will come first? Pretty will come first. What will come after pretty? Gorgeous or beautiful? Beautiful will come next. And we have gorgeous last. Place these words in the correct order. Difficult, impossible, hard. Hard will come first. What will come after hard? Difficult or impossible? Difficult will come next. Impossible will be last. Place these words in the correct order. Sprint, run, jog. What will come first? Jog. What will come after jog? Sprint or run? Run, which means that sprint will come last. Place these words in the correct order. Throw, hurl, toss. Imagine that you have a ball in your hand. Are you going to toss it, throw it, or hurl it? Which one would be the lesser degree? Toss. What would come after toss? Throw, which means hurl will come last. If you toss the ball, you do it gently. If you throw the ball, you throw it a little bit harder. If you hurl the ball, you throw it as hard as you can. Place these words in the correct order. Explode, burst, pop. Which one will come first? Think about a balloon. Pop will come first. And what will come after pop? Explode or burst? Burst will come next. Explode will be last. It'll be our darker shade. Place these words in the correct order. Exhausted, tired, drowsy. Which will come first? Tired. What will come after tired? Drowsy. Exhausted will be last. Place these words in the correct order. Sizzling, warm, scorching, hot. Warm will come first. Then we will have hot. Next will be sizzling. And last will be scorching. Let's look at some more words. What is the dirtiest? Dirty, filthy, messy, or grimy? Filthy is the dirtiest. It has the greater degree of shades of meaning. Which is the scariest? Creepy, frightening, spooky, or terrifying? Terrifying is the scariest. It has the darker shade of meaning, or the greater degree. Which is the lesser degree? Nibble, gobble, eat, devour. Which is the lesser degree? So the lighter shade of meaning. Nibble. Which is the greater degree? Chilly, freezing, frigid, cold. Which is the darker shade of meaning or the greater degree? Frigid. Choose the word that has the greater degree to replace the underlined word in this sentence. I climbed over the fence to get my ball. Our choices are hopped, jumped, or leaped. I'm going to read each sentence with each answer choice. I hopped over the fence to get my ball. I jumped over the fence to get my ball. I leaped over the fence to get my ball. Which word has the greater degree or the darker shade of meaning? Hopped, jumped, or leaped? The answer is leaped. Choose the word that has the greater degree to replace the underlined word in the sentence. I had the pencil in my right hand. Our answer choices are gripped, clenched, and held. I gripped the pencil in my right hand. I clenched the pencil in my right hand. I held the pencil in my right hand. Which word has the greater degree or the darker shade of meaning? Gripped, clenched, or held? Clenched is correct. Choose the word that has the lesser degree to replace the underlined word in the sentence. I walked to my room so my parents wouldn't hear me. Our answer choices are stomped, marched, and tiptoed. I stomped to my room so my parents wouldn't hear me. I marched to my room so my parents wouldn't hear me. I tiptoed to my room so my parents wouldn't hear me. Which word has the lesser degree, or you would put in the lighter shade? Stomped, marched, or tiptoed? The correct answer is tiptoed. So today we learned about shades of meaning. We all recognized words that have similar meaning.